Has there ever been like a great cartoon about a giraffe?
The Toys R Us giraffe.
I feel like they're the distant relative of the
Bronchosaurus.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Back in the day, I used to go to fairs all the time.
Oh my God.
When I would tour, and I would eat so much at those fairs. I used to travel every summer across the country to almost every fair in every state.
You're like Sunny.
I was like sunny side from the best ever food review show. And to be able to see the culture of each state come together and showcase itself.
And then it makes you talk like this. I feel like I'm talking like I just ate at the fair all day.
No, I haven't.
Kind of disjointed and like I'm on sugar.
Yeah, you will go into a coma. I remember my first fried Oreo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Is it anything like putting your hand in a hot pot of tea?
Wow, babes.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
What are we spilling on today?
Oh, that's cute. And I'm gonna suck at this. Bedtime routine.
That's funny to me that you said that you're going to suck at this since you're like, I'm working on my rhythms and that's what you keep saying. Okay, well, my bedtime routine, quite frankly, it's not like as TikTok-y cute. Like I see these TikTok girls and they're like, let me make my mocktail. No, because they're gearing up for sleep. I'm gearing up to do my skincare. There's a difference. I should be reading a book. I should be like connecting with my partner. I should be doing those things. And really my bedtime routine is just like, how greasy and oily can I make my face look?
You put it in that lens, and I'm like, my wife's bedtime routine starts at dessert. She has dessert. Then after that, she'll chill out on the couch. She will put her toe spacers on, which I got for her, which she really enjoys.
They're lovely.
And then she will scroll, but then she goes in, she does her teeth brushing, which also includes this sound. She has to do that. And then
I'm such an asshole. Oh my God.
Then after that, she gets in her cozies. She takes off all her clothes. That's my journey, not yours. And then she turns on her insight timer, and then she goes to bed. Oh, don't forget about the nose tape. She still has to put her nose tape on. If I did anything routinely like you did, I'd be able to fall asleep better.
This is true.
I don't have a true routine.
It's the childhood fair life that fucked you up so bad. That's what it was.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I know.
I wouldn't doubt it because I was living in a lot of hotels when I was younger, getting
on
up
the
at
road,
4 a.m.
You're usually always asleep by like 7.
I am, which is...
And then up at 2.
So let's bring it back around. I am trying to work on my circadian rhythm.
I'm happy for you.
It's really difficult, you guys, because I have this app. It's called the Circadian Rhythm app. And what this doctor talks about is time-restricted feeding, which is eating earlier, 4 hours before you go to bed, turning off all of your electronics, and if you don't turn off your electronics, taking off the blue light and turning it to warm, which Apple does now, and decompressing, allowing your stomach acids and all of your, hormones to settle down for bed and to get a good 7 to 8 hours worth of sleep, because then I can keep my weight off, I can do all of this. So I'm really working on my circadian rhythm because it's supposed to be better for my organs.
And it's also funny because our routine is so different in that way. Like by the time you start falling asleep is the time that I sit down and I'm like ready to watch a show.
Immediately.
And then you are watching shows at 4 a.m. and expect me to like be up watching shows at 4. I'm like, I'm sorry. Oh my God. It's so frustrating though. We can never watch TV together.
My grandma was that same way though, rest in peace. Like
your mom is that way.
We will go to sleep to television, not know what's going on, but we'll wake up with the sun and go to sleep with the sun.
Yeah.
And that's also a good test of circadian rhythm too.
Some of you may not know, but I've worked as a postpartum doula. And when I used to work as a postpartum doula, bedtime routines were major. So it's hard because when you have this newborn, they don't actually have circadian rhythm yet because babies live in darkness, right?
Yeah.
So part of their transition coming earthside is setting up the circadian rhythm and falling into these rhythms. Part of what I would do is help parents based off of their own routines figure out how to implement one for their baby. And a lot of it is final feed, bath time. Some parents would like to put on music or read a book. I mean, there's just, calming. It's all about kind of calming your nervous system and bringing your body into a space where it knows it's going into rest.
And we need that now because everything is so haywire.
As adults, we need it probably, I'm not going to say more because the work that your body is doing when you're an infant is significant, but there's so much overstimulation now. There's so much coming at us all the time as adults, and
You know what's going to come at you right now?
What?
Someone we can tea to. Someone we can toast to. to toast. You know, I want to toast to an overlooked being of this earth.
Oh.
Who goes through a lot of stress. I want to toast to giraffes. They have a 30% higher rate of getting struck by lightning than any human, and that deserves our attention.
More so than the ostrich.
Listen, ostriches, they're angry. They have anger issues. Giraffes are kind.
It makes sense. The neck is so long.
It's an
They're so
antenna.
tall.
It's
It
an
makes
antenna.
sense.
And I just feel like that's unfair. That's unfair.
Giraffe.
Exactly. They don't do nothing. They don't hunt you down to come and stomp on you. They're just trying to out here live their life at the top of the trees.
Has there ever been like a great cartoon about a giraffe?
The Toys R Us giraffe. Too bad all of his brick and mortar shut down. But Toys R Us had a giraffe, and I used to love that giraffe.
But like we don't know him by name. It's not like we're like,
was
oh
like
yeah, Tony
Jeffrey.
the tiger.
Wasn't Jeffrey? It was Jeffrey.
Jeffrey the Toys R Us giraffe.
Jeffrey, Joffrey, whatever you feel like.
Oh, damn. Poor giraffes.
Poor giraffes.
Poor
man.
giraffes. I feel like they're the distant relative of the
Bronchosaurus.
Da-na-na-na-na. But that is a crazy statistic, and I feel bad for giraffes, and they deserve our toasts on a regular. Also, if you've never fed one at the Wild Animal Kingdom in San Diego, you should. They have long-ass tongues.
Don't forget to comment down below about your bedtime routine, your circadian rhythm, and we'll see you next week.
Tell us about your circadian rhythm. I'm very curious to know about it. How's it treating you? Bye.